Hello, 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 and welcome to my channel. My name is Darcy, and I'm glad you're here today. Also, apparently have to do the same thing I have to do every time. Where is it? Here's the other end of it. Oh, here it is. Sorry. I had to find my microphone. Alright, so we are continuing to work on the wallet style journal. And I have gotten it. Alright, I was closer before, that's why. I don't want to be as close as I was, though. Oh, we'll figure it out. Anyway, I've gotten it to the point where I can finally work on the spine. The spine, yes, that's what I'm trying to say. I got all discombobulated. Okay, so I'm going to be using my Crop-A-Dile, and I will try to show you what I did here. I reinforced the spine, which is why it's so freaking tight. I used, oh my goodness, I just had a piece here too that I could have shown you. Nope. It's the stuff that you use to join, what's the drywall? But it's not the, it's the one with the circles. And you can't see it. But I put it on the inside. And then I had a piece of canvas that I'd cut off the bottom, and so I put that down here. So I'd have something nice and strong. So when I put my eyelets in, it won't, warp. This is not bent. Well, it'll bend eventually, but it's doing a pretty good job. I'm trying to think if, yeah, I think I put the joint compound tape on the outside too. Oh, this is a small piece of it. I knew I had a small piece of it. So it looks like this, and you get it at the hardware store next to the other stuff that has the webbing. So that's what's under this piece of tape, and that's what's under here too, I believe. Okay, so I can see my lines better here. This is the tricky part, because I'm going to have 2 eyelets here and 2 eyelets here. I need them to be as close to the end as I can get them, and they need to be even, or it will drive me crazy. So fortunately, I have the Tim Holtz thing, and it has the little, I'm looking for a pen now, of course. What else would I be doing? Alright, so this is the middle, and it would be nice if my husband understood what I'm videoing meant, but he doesn't. And I'm going to go just a little below this, and then this will be about 1/4 inch. That way when I put I think it's an 1/8 inch, I'll still have a little room at the top, and it won't be like right at the top. And hopefully, fingers crossed. I don't know if this is gonna. So this is, it's about 1.5 inches, I think. So I think. All right, how are you supposed to do your? Oh, I usually would do it all, but I don't want to use an all. I want to use a pen. And this is not working. I'm not having a good. It's not fun anymore. Well, that's the same freaking pen. Okay, let's try this. What did I do last time? Because I could have. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 0, 1. So I think right here is going to be good. No, I need a pen that's going to go through a really skinny hole. The problem is there is no pen like that. And actually I did 1, 2, 3. Is that too far apart, or do I want them here? Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, and then I just had, well, I could go ahead and put a hole in it. And I just had the thing, oh, here it is, okay. I'll just, this way. I was going to use my Crop-A-Dile, which would make more sense, but, Sorry if my head's in the way. with all my glorious wisdom showing. Alright. So this is the middle. So I should probably put it in the middle. 1, 2 and a half. 1, 2, kind of a half. There we go. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. And do it again at the bottom. Really hoping that I have this in the same space. It'll be more obvious if they are not lined up next to each other than if they are not lined up top and bottom. So can I see where the hole is? No, I can't see where. Alright, there's a hole. I don't know how you're supposed to do your markings with that thing. I thought I did it last time, but I guess I might have had a smaller one of these too. Alright, I feel like I could have gone over to the left just a little bit, but it's alright. So, but I need a big enough hole so I can put my eyelet in. Let's get the right size. 1/8. Yes, 1/8. And then I only have one size eyelet for these, so I never have to change the thing when I'm putting in. Right, this could go to the... Wish they would make it so you could see it a little bit better. Oh, please line up. Alright, that's a halfway decent job there. Yay. Alright, I don't know where my silver ones are, so we will do... What color should we do? I might just... Oh, I get... I don't want to spell them out, but I can't see them either. Oh, maybe black, because we've got the black. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. 3, 4. 3. Shut the door. 5, 6. Ooh, navy blue would be pretty too, though. But I've already used those on other things, and so probably don't have as many navy blue ones as I do black. I did move my camera up a little bit. Ugh. I couldn't even start this project, though, until, one, the tree people left. Get some trees taken down today. And two, I found my eyelets. Because, yeah, I was struggling with that today. Alright, now I want to move this up to there. And I'm going to put these, I want them showing on the outside, so doing that. And then I'm putting it up against the little, and pressing down. And then, so yeah, the black works fine because we've got the black threads. So I did sew this as well. Because the spine is so thick, I didn't sew across the spine. Alright, that's not too bad. It's not horrible. Whoa. So yeah, I've been trying to clean and organize my space. Which one am I working on? So I do have a little bit more floor space than I had, but I still have a long way to go. That's not too bad. Hey, yay! We didn't do too bad. And then that's what it looks like in here, but that's going to be covered by the stuff that goes in there anyway. The pages. But it's not too bad. With the canvas, you get little threads that come out. Like that happened when I did the tabs. Okay. So now, let me move this sharp thing out of the way. Oh wait, I need that for one more thing. I want to sew a button. Alright, how many inches is this? Where's the first inch? It's 6.5. So the middle would be 3 1/4. 3 1/4. Okay, so this would be about the middle. And I think I want it this way. I just couldn't figure out if I wanted it in the middle. Also, I know it's a mat that's supposed to be a self-healing mat, but there's only so much healing you can do if you go all the way through. Alright, so that, oh, that's right, I'm going this way. 3 1/4, we said 3 1/4, so. But there, I think that would be good. Also, it'd be good if it was back in the middle. Back in the middle. So there, going in at the 0. And I just need a big enough hole to be able to put my thread through. Oh, and probably, where's the button? If that part can go through as well, it'll be. I don't know how to do these for. How did I do it last time? I did it differently last time. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I'll figure it out. This is the kind of button that has the thing that sticks in the back, which I have not really figured out exactly how to do that, because I was thinking, oh, I'll just throw it on, and now I just realized, oh, it's not a regular kind of button, even though I knew that. It's just that my brain doesn't always work in that direction. All right, so I'm going to be doing 1 2 3 4. So I need 1 2 3 4 plus enough to tie it. So it's like 5 1/2 basically, but I'll go a little bit more just so I have plenty. Now I'm going to start at the back, so I tie it at the back. So I'm going to go out, and then I'm going to go back in here, and then I'm going to go down to this one and back. Well, I'm going to go down to that one and hopefully go through and stay through. And then I'm going to go back through here. But I want to do that twice, so I need to bring this through a little bit more. There we go. So then we're going to go back out this way again. Mike, could you close that door, please? Told him if he talks on the phone to close the door, but does he? No, I couldn't play the video last time because it was just him on the phone the whole time. I gotta go close that. So, any of you out there introverts that basically don't talk much but live with somebody that talks a lot? He has to go talk on the phone when I'm on the video because he doesn't have me to talk to, apparently. Okay, so then you want to make sure those are tight. So that's all you see on the outside. Is just those strings there. So that's your outside binding. So you want to make sure that this is good and tight. And I'm going to do it at the top. And then you can kind of use them. I'll probably put charms on them. That can then go as a bookmark. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. I mean, he tells me I don't listen, but I specifically said, hold on. I always get scared when I pause, because often I press the wrong button because the pause button looks just like the button on the bottom of my phone where you can press to get all the different windows to come up. Alright, now fingers crossed that these are not going to be too tall now. Yep, they are. They're too tall. Shoot. And I've already sewn them. I was hoping to get further to the top, and I didn't get as far to the top as I had hoped. Well, that's disappointing. Well, ideally, what will happen is you will put your signature will go in all the pages, and I have enough for 4 signatures, but what I plan to do is 3 signatures and then a pocket in the back, I think. So yeah, my shorter pages will be fine, but I'm very frustrated about this right this second. So I'm going to pause again, except for it's going to be for a long time. Let's see. All right, I'm going to show you something real quick. I watched, was it Tina on Shabby Dabby Doodah? Was she the one making the tabs this week? And so I started making tabs. I didn't use my circle punch though, because I have a punch bunch. But I had never thought about using my circle punch. Sorry, I was working on all this in my room, so everything's like right here. So I was using my envelope punch and where's my other envelope punch? Oh, and some scallop punch and circle punch. And I tried that on a couple, but some of the paper is just too thick. This is the best. And this envelope punch. Sorry about all that noise. I'm done now with the noise. So, I will use some of these right now. Move all this out of the way. Let's see, where's the bag of the ones I made? Of course they're not right here because I keep moving stuff. So I don't know where anything is because I just keep moving it. Sorry, I'm trying to set that down so it doesn't fall. Alright, so let me organize my brain for a second. Move these off to the side. Oh, I was going to sew that button on, figure out that button, but I don't think my brain can process that right this second. Where is my... Any of them would work. I just need a paper cutter, people. Although she was just cutting them. I'm not that easygoing, apparently. Seriously, people. Oh, here's that stuff that I was telling you about. It comes on a big roll. Apparently, I use this stuff quite a bit because it's probably twice as much as that when I first bought it. All right, there we go. Now, the way I was doing my tags is I was cutting them just 2-inch squares, which work great if you have like a 6 by 6 inch paper pad. You could use up one of those real quick. Although you need a little more than 2 inches if you're going to use my 2-inch punch, which I thought I had here, but apparently not. So let's see. So I only have the 1.5 inch for the scallop one, but you do your scallop and you cut it in half. Not cut it, you fold it in half, don't cut it. And then what I did is I used my punch board and I just I lined up the end with the side here and pushed it up and then turned it over and lined up, you know, that end and pushed it straight back, keeping it as straight as I could, and end up with that cute little, I hope I'm in the right place. I can't stand up right now, I just can't. Let's see, you also end up with, what are these, hearts? I didn't know this didn't happen before. Kind of, they kind of like a heart. Alright, so another way to do that, because I had some really thick paper, it was like super thick. I wouldn't be able to do it folded. So I folded it. I actually, oh, this is what I was looking for before. Oh my goodness. So if paper is too thick to be able to fold it and do it, then you just do it this way. Line up your line. Keep this line as straight as you can. Then line up your line in the middle there. And keep this line as straight as you can. And then you have that. It's just a little bit different shape. But I had like some paper that had been glued on file folder, and so I couldn't hardly cut it the way it was. So, and then you could do that with this as well. You could do that same way. let's see, I'll show you how Tina was doing it, although you've probably seen Tina doing it. Did she have the 1 inch? I think she had the 1 inch. So she had like little marks on her thing so she would know where to line it up, and she would do it like that. So let's see, I don't have my lines. So we're just guesstimating here. The world. Oh, that's when I tried. Oh, good, it didn't ruin it completely. So if you use your hole punch, you can get that, or you can cut it. Let's see. And another thing is, if you have a tag punch or a corner punch, like I have this one here, so I just put it in. Now you have to have at least 2 inches to do this, and otherwise when you try to turn it around you get nothing. So then you flip it, have it on that same side, and you have a little tab. Now if you do that with a square, let's see, on a 2 by 2 inch square, right? Although you can do a smaller one with that one. Let's see, this is 3 inch. I'll do 1.5. Make this a shorter one. I don't have a lot of short ones. Oh wait, I said it had to be 2 inches. Okay, now we're going to see why it needs to be 2 inches. Because now when I go to the other side, it's a little, oh, it's not as hard. If it's a rectangle, you do 1.5 inches. Although, if you try to do, what happens? I'm not sure if I'll be able to get the other side now. Nope. Yep, but when I do the circle one, it doesn't. So I punched all 4 corners, so I can still fold it over and just kind of glue it halfway, and you have that little tab sticking out, but then you have that whole shape, which I love. Or you can try the other shape. Let's see, what do I have here that I can use? How wide is this? That's like 1.5. Oh, that's where the other one went. It's just, yeah, it's the longer way. And then this one I can just do on this side. So yeah, she got me thinking and trying new things. Tina from Shabby Dabby Doo. I love her name. Love her page name. And I just started trying other things. So hopefully that's what you'll do. You'll just start trying other things. And then now if I wanted to go in here, I think this one might be too small. Let me see. I can't get in there now. Probably have to do this part first. Because you have to do this single layer with this thing. You can't do a double layer. There's just no way. And I figured out now if I look down there every time, otherwise it's hit and miss, and sometimes I'll like have 3 corners done and the 4th corner will mess up on me. So frustrating when that happens. So any of your punches you have to do tags or corners, and then I'll fold that in half. And now these don't have to match up perfectly because they'll be on each side of the page. And I'm not sure how. Let's see, what's my shortest one here? Let's try this one on this side. No, this one's rounded more, I think. I might have one. It might be too short. That's how that one ended up looking. But if my page had been a little longer this way, it probably would have come out a little better. Let's see. This is why you just keep trying things until you find what you like. Because I even tried. Let's see. I even tried doing it this way. Well, not this one. So I went in. This is the top part. So if I go in top part here, and that's the top part, and then I do the bottom part on this side, and you get just another interesting shape. So this would be on the page, and this would be up here, or if it was folded the other way, then that would be on sticking out, and that part would be on the page. This is kind of a wide one. Let's see. Let's do this one. Wait, how much? I want at least. Works better if you have 2 inches. Okay. And of course, do you think that my 1-inch papers are right where I can reach them? No, that would be too easy. So I will cut 2 inches. That's the fastest way for me that I was able to do it, is I would just do 2 inches and then 2 inches and then 2 inches, 2 inches, and 2 inches. And then whichever way I want it to go, like I would do them both different ways in case I want the tab to go on the side or the top, if I want the words to still be straight. Because I had some ticking that I did both ways. So I just would try it every which way. I don't know if I've tried. Okay, so I did that as the top. Now I'm trying this one as the bottom. I don't know if I've tried this one yet. Doesn't like me right now. So then you get that shape. And if I do this one on all 4 sides, then you get more of a straight line, a straight side, I guess is what I'm trying to say. See, isn't that cool shape right there? It's really cool. And this one does it a little bit differently if you do 4 sides, because it's a longer one. I can't remember what it looks like. And of course, do I have my bag right now? And you don't have to do all 4 sides. Like this one, just doing 2 sides, it's a cool little tab. But if you do all 4 sides, it's still a cool little tab. And, you know, you just have to make sure you have it long enough so you don't lose your fold. So that you can, so isn't that cool? And these could make some cute tickets too, like if you just wanted to make some tickets. Like I think if I were to make, let's see, where's something that might work for the length of a ticket? Let's do this one. You just cut that way and cut it that way. Because I was making kind of like big tickets before. Oh look, there's a line on this side I can use and get it a little straighter. Woohoo! So then 1, 2, I think it needs to be a little fatter though. 3, 4. So, you know, it's kind of like a funny looking ticket maybe. But then you could also use that, fold it this way, and make it a tab on top of a, let's see, maybe can even do, which way was I going? This way? If I had folded it that way in the first place. Was that even the one I was doing? I don't know. But there, now we have a cute tab for the top of a tag. For the top of a tag, but I was trying to find a tag. But, you know, that would be cute. There, wherever. It would be cute. So, yeah, Shell had mentioned this in an old video. It's Punch Bunch. I got it on Amazon. But you don't have to use that. You might have, let me think of what else you could use. I mean, you could just cut. Let's try, I don't know what else I have. What do we have that other people might have? I mean, I've got, obviously we have the round ones. So yeah, that works as a tag. It looks like a ticket, but also could be used as a tag. And actually, if I just would put some little, this one is 3/4 inch. It doesn't say. This is the one I use for my petals, for my flowers that I have here. I could show you one if I usually have one right here, but I don't right now. So, yep, that's what I learned how to do this week. So I showed you how to do the binding. I should figure out how to do this. Where'd my, where did my anything go? Oh, here's this. And I don't think this will work. I think that my needle will not go through my needle. Where I just had, there it is. Thank you. I know you were trying to help, and I appreciate that. I think what I probably need is like a circle, a hole on each side maybe. But I also need to be able to push this down. I don't think that I need a full-on. Alright, let's try this. I don't think, well, that went a little further than I planned. They should have measurements on there, so you can know. Alright. So now, he doesn't want to go all the way through. How in the world, anybody have any ideas? Because at this point I'm probably going to end up doing a hitch post, huh? The last time I used a button, I did it in a weird way. And if I do it that way, I'd need thicker string and something. I need thicker string. I'm going to cut off this part that I liked, don't worry. Sarah never needs to know. I hate threads and needles. They don't like me either. Oh man. Oh, I know part of my problem. I was gonna look for my glasses, my reading glasses this morning that I don't even really need for reading so much. Ah, shoot. But I do need them if I ever want to pluck hairs off my face, because without them, now I understand now why old people have so many hairs on their chin. They can't see them. And they probably take their glasses off to do their makeup. They don't know. They can't see it. I learned that. So I finally decided to put on my reading glasses just to see if there's anything I hadn't been seeing. Oh my goodness. I didn't know I was as blind as I was. That's the thing. Alright. Oh wait, will this needle even go through here now that I'm... Oh good, phew. I think what I'm going to do is go through this several times so it's nice and strong. And I probably should have come through there first. Don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. Don't know what I was thinking. I think I might have thought I might need to do... Oh, yeah, that might work. If I come... Well, I need to do this a few times too, probably. What time is it? Something was just trying to go off. Alright, how did I do that? I don't even know how did I... Wait, what? Alright, and what is this? Anybody know what I just did? Like, I just pulled one of these down through the bottom when it wasn't before, and I don't know how I did it. But then there's also this issue here, because I had doubled this, where one side does not want to come through. And because I already went through it so many times, it doesn't care what I want. Try the other side. There we go. Alright, I just needed to get that out of the way because it was just going to be messy. Alright. How? Oh, I'm like through a, I guess that's what I did there, is I'm just kind of through a string. Alright, I'm going to go on this side of the hole, back up through this side of the hole. I'm also going to poke, see if I can get this string down through this hole too. Hold on, I should have done that first. We pull this back up here, and really, people, all I need is one of these. Just so I can kind of force this down. Not that way, that's not going to work. Actually, you know, it could work. If I could bend this. And then maybe not. What am I doing? Alright, now I've lost it completely. There it is. There's something. That's not the one I want. That's the one I want. Okay. Now we can move this back. I'll just undo it the rest of the way. There we go. Alright, I wanted that other string on the bottom. Okay. I need to make this really strong too because it's going to be the closure. So I'm going to go on, yeah, this hole. There's just going to be no hole left by the time I'm done. It's going to be one giant hole. Really, well, I want this to be, I don't want it to be too flush against it either though, because then the, whatever my string is or whatever won't go around. So let's see, can I go through here again? Can I go through there? Yep. And come back up through over here somewhere. I don't know where I am. And I'll make sure she knows that if the closure stops working for anything, any reason, to let me know and I will fix it, because I've never attempted this before. And at this point it just looks like it's going to be loose and I have no way of tightening it. So, I don't know. Ow. There's a lot of string on that button though. Ow! Ow! Don't try this at home. That's the last time I'm going to be able to go through the button. Alright. I'm going to tie this off now the best that I can. And then I need to figure out what I want to put here. Ow! Darn! Gosh. Dagnabbit! I should just go ahead and take that needle off. Just want to make sure I'm not going to need it anymore. Alright. Let's see. How are we doing there? It's wiggly, which is okay. But it doesn't seem like it's going to come off, which is even better. Although I don't know how well that canvas is going to hold up. Speaking of canvas, did I have one more little piece? Seems like I had one more little piece. So I might cover that with a little... If I have another piece of this canvas, I might do that. But the other pieces that I had left over I used. I have a tag back there. And I have a tag here with those. And then I used some of the book page to make a couple tags. And then these were index cards as well. I like the little one. Came out really cute. So, and then, oh, the ticking ones. I can show you one of the ticking ones. There it is. That's what the ticking ones look like. I have another one back here somewhere. Somewhere with a rainbow. Wasn't it on that? Oh, it's on the other side. Ugh, glue does not like me. Where is it? No, it wasn't on that. Huh, I wonder where I put it. I had another ticking one, but oh well. Oh well. Oh, there it is, right there. I just lined it up right at the top of that word so I wouldn't cover up too much of the flower. So, and this was the Tim Holtz paper. So like the part where it's like the 4 6x6, just cut them all in 2-inch, and I got a whole bunch of ticking ones. Just did them 2 different ways. So this is where we are so far. And I will figure out what I want to use here to go around. I don't quite know that yet. Oh, that's not where that is. Oh, and I've moved so much stuff now that even if I wanted to see where that headband did, I can't. I don't know where it is. Let's see. I do have this. I probably have some other ribbon I could use too. Let's see. So if we were to go this way maybe, or let's try this. Just do it this way first. This is why I think a rubber band would be best, because then it would hold it a little bit better. So yeah, what I'm thinking is, if I had a rubber band, I could just do it like that, and it would just come around to this side. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't think you can just do this and have it stay. Plus, that'd be a pain to have to wrap it around every time. But yeah, it'll be something like that. Kind of like that. I think that ribbon kind of dresses it up a little bit. I don't know, maybe too much. It's a casual thing, and here I'm putting like this bright, flashy button on there. Anyway, let me know what you think, and I will cut down my papers offline because I wanted to make sure these weren't too close to the edge so it wouldn't rip up here. But I needed to be a little closer to the edge. I did not give myself enough room. So I need to cut these down by, not quite 1/2 inch, but like 1/3 inch probably. And of course I've already sewn them, so it's going to be a tight fit. So, yep, I'll do that off camera, and I will be back. Have a delightful day, everybody. Much love.